Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Small on the top right side, or bottom right side as the orange Japanese, we have Kiljardi. On top left side as the blue Mongols, we have 3D Anotand. And this map, it does have some fishies instead of the map, and Japan has dirt cheap fishing boats. So that may be a possibility, and the thing as well, Mongols have piracy, which they will love to kill cheap fishing boats. Piracy is whenever a opponent fishing ship dies, and not necessarily a kill by your own boat. So in theory, if the Japanese player go for a good number of fishing boats, you can deploy out a dock, research piracy, and then raid all the fishing boats to get extra resources as a possibility. I have no idea if that actually works. If ground units killing fishing or killing naval units actually counts as piracy. Orange does spot the pair of spearmen not being flown in the field. Blue is heading over here. The Khan does find a good number of sheeple to lead to glory. I'm going to slow down a little bit while the spearmen are pushing to the map. Let's take a look at the map. There's 2 gold deposits next to some deer. Gold up here as well. So it looks like all the gold's on the right side on the map for blue. It has 2 good stone deposits here, as well as some berries. And deer deposit over here, of course, got the trade post there. Villager here, which could deny both stone and gold. This opponent can always migrate to this one. He's going to Dakota Township, which is for the shinobi. And immediately deletes the forge and falls on back. Huh, look at this. The trees made a nice little wall. It goes to the ends of the earth. Japanese player starts playing deer, berries, gold over on the side of the map, so denying the stone and gold is not a massive issue, just an annoying issue at this point in time. Sheeple have been rallied to their new home, which will be people's stomachs. 5 spearmen being pulled on the field, he will go ahead and garrison that up. Good chance we'll see the silver tree, though it may not be uncommon for the deer stone. Dakota Township's almost complete. Shinobi do bonus damage versus melee, right? They offer good damage as well. They're classified as light melee, so archers will do bonus damage versus them. Looks like the recent patch makes it so you no longer get a free shinobi upon completion. I think that actually the shinobi takes a moment to build. That's what goes on. No longer instantaneous, so it does slow down the deployment of the first shinobi. And now we do have the deer stone being put on the field. Deer stone will provide Yam network free and early. In my opinion, sort of a meh landmark. Both of the Mongol Age 2 landmarks are a little on the weaker side. The silver tree is a double-edged sword because your trade routes are very exposed. And deer stone is just, in my opinion, pretty weak. Passive infantry movement around towers, not really that useful. Good on defense, not good. It's very, very hard to use it offensively. Granted, the deer stone itself can be packed on up and moved around. It's the only Yam network source that can do that. Scouts still trying to pursue the Khan. Does those couple arrows there. Looks like one of the shinobis may blink their way over here. He does set the ovo ablaze, but of course the icon for the symbol is behind the stone symbol. You can hear the burning. And the barracks does get set ablaze as well. Deer stone still being deployed on out. Three shinobi on the field. That's quite a bit of shinobi. Orange now eyeing for a dock. Shinobis do 20 damage plus 5 versus melee, so very good DPS against ground and as well as just in melee in general. He's got archer range. Good eye for archers, or even some Magadai. But with the blink ability, it'd be hard to keep their distance from Magadai, as well as even from archers. We have an archer range there. He looks like he will lose the Ovo. Scout still takes some damage there. Does use a speed arrow there. Got some Yumi Archer, and a Spearman now being put on the field. Really eyeing production, eyeing for some aggression. Yumi Archers are the dirt cheap archer for the Japanese. They cost less, they do less, and they have less health. Mongol archer ship now put on the field. He knows the chance of him fighting against, or his opponent going for some fish boats are very likely, so he does get one out. The Ovo has been destroyed. He does redeploy out the barracks. It's not currently set ablaze. More archers being deployed on out. He does keep his opponent at bay. His opponent's now going for an archer ship himself. You have this outpost still garrisoned here. Right now, for the Mongol players, just going for mass archers, still a good idea. Now it's an archer ship versus archer ship. They, of course, are equal. You know, one's a light junk versus a regular junk. Honestly, arrow ships are still not junk, though. They're still pretty good. Oh, good. They finally fixed a typo in the copper plating, where it didn't used to say percent plus 2% rather than just plus 2. But now we do have a full spring gold ship on the field. The Mongol player could eye for some fishing boats here. He's eyeing for more spring golds, eyeing for some naval supremacy on this creek. Spearman and Yumi archers push way forward, and the shinobi takes some hits there. Does blink away. Archer does take some hits there. Do have now a stable there. Horseman wouldn't be half bad, but that's a number of spearmen. Either horseman or Keshiks, both are going to be good. Has a spring gold ship there. He's going for the arrow slits now. Getting some damage onto the arrow ship. Fishing boat trying to go for some repairs. That's just the con moving around. And the war junk is here receiving some repairs. He does actually have his own arrow ship, or not arrow ship, fishing boat here for repairs. Naval arrow slit has been put on the field. The dock is pretty close to being set ablaze, but he's going to be repaired on up. Got the arrow deployed on the field, increasing the Khan's own attack speed by 50%. Granted, the Khan does not have good DPS. The 5.5 tower range is making sure the Khan doesn't go accidentally into combat. The bow attack is honestly not meant to really kill stuff. It's just mainly there just to keep him at appropriate range in formations. Got the stable moving around. The Ovo appears to be redeployed over here. This is a 1200 Ovo. The only 24 ones right there. And looks like the outpost will go down. Does take out Shinobi. Doesn't activate Sabotage at the moment, so both Shinobi have gone down. He's going for the Yumi archers. Yumi Ashiragaru. I say Yumi archers because more or less what they're called in Age 3 or Age of Empires 3. Because there's the Ashigaru musketeers and the Yumi archers. And this combines the names to Yumi Ashigarus. So I'm gonna fall back there. Do now have a fire ship. Fire ship connects, takes out the spring gold ship. Though his spring gold ships had taken beating, he can fall back, get the auto healing. Could manually heal up. Does have 2 docks here, so going for a good amount of fishing boats. There's a good amount of fish out at sea or in the creek. Now it's probably a good idea. Here's how I reposition my gears. I grab all the villagers, right-click to deposit all the wood, order them to work on a certain tree, and then pack up and micro the gear into proper position so it doesn't have issues redeploying. It's the most efficient method? No, but there's no good method to move around the gears. That should just be greatly improved. Big quality of life changes these. Archer goes down, these villagers are going to take some hits. One does go down. He does not have textiles at the moment. And now we do have that villager going down as well. Good number of archers there. And these number of spearmen, so running in Keshiks or horsemen, not a entire possibility. Oh, it's a good possibility. He's not pushing forward, number of archers and spearmen himself. Got some Keshiks over here. He's attacking from multiple areas. This is how you can really overtax your opponent. Launching simultaneous attacks on multiple regions on your opponent's villagers can cause very big lapse in response times. And honestly, that's not a Mongol thing. That's anybody can do that. It's just that civilizations with heavy cav can do that better. More close, better with the Malians, with the warrior scouts, as well as the Sofas, as well as the Mongolian Keshiks, because heavy cav and the dirt cheap warrior scouts. Either way, trying to push way forward. Short bombardment there does get a good volley. Airships provide excellent short bombardment. You could throw some torches there. Oh, there is a fire ship. Does get focused down. Very good. The Khan's about to go down. Keshiks charging way forward into the spearmen. Archers engaging. He does lose his own spearman there. Keshiks could find that single archer there. Looks like he's starting to fall back there. Keshik's going straight to his opponent's base, which will keep his opponent corralled into his base. Keshiks will charge him forward. Get some good kills there. Mongols moving around. And he's keeping his opponent inside his base, so it allows the Mongol player not to worry about on defense so much. And this is what Mongols do well. The ability, the fact that he can't build walls is not really necessary at this moment in time, because his opponent is not being can't be aggressive and unable to assert field control. When the Mongol player can maintain field control, his stuff can be worked just fine. He could even eye for some traders. He is actually eyeing for some traders, but this is a little bit too close for my liking, to say the least. He has to clean up some of these trees there so they get a better path, but it is actually set up there and not there, so that path is simply not going to be great. It may actually be better, rather than setting it right there, actually, if he's concerned about getting around this cliff face, maybe putting it right there to have a safer direction. It would be roughly the same amount of income. Oh, looks like they found a trader. You can always divert his traders to this trade post if he can't secure this one. Would the income be great? No. No, it won't. Is it some income over 0 and they stay alive? Yes. And this is a great opportunity for these Keshiks. There's so many villagers in front of them. We now got the floating gate being researched or being deployed and out. The Mongol player just needs a little bit more food to age on up. Does get a charge attack there, and now it's time to get on out of there. See how many fishing boats the Mongol player has. Actually a good number. All I'm going for any more is not that great, because while there's plenty of fish here, those can easily eat through all that pretty quickly. Yeah, that's probably adequate number of fishing boats. Couple Keshiks over there trying to rotate around, get back on in. Floating gate was cancelled here. But there's too many units here for those Keshiks to do anything. He does lose both his Keshiks. These Keshiks, however, will go into his opponent's town center. Don't even have a daimyo manor. He does have enough stone for it. He does get the Yoshiro inside the stable. He's going for a mounted samurai. We have the Kurultai in the opponent field. It actually maybe better go for a stepper out. Stepper out will prove his gold drop off and not like he can get a good securement of gold through trade right now. But the separate out will improve his capability to hold his choke and advance through the choke. There's a fire ship there. Does take it out. Does save the spring gold ships there. And the Samurai do take some damage. Now Samurai trying to gauge the Keshiks once again. Fire ships charging way forward. This may connect onto the Mounted Samurai. They did. They take out the dock there. There's another dock in the background. Keshiks charging way forward. Does see the spear bracer. Does lose the arrow ship. And these arrow ships taking some fire. The Yumi archers have 5 damage. They're doing 2 damage per arrow against war junks. Got this war junk. We're seeing a bit of repairs there. Keshiks now able to pursue the Yumi archers with a minimal damage. They're taking 1 damage per attack versus the Keshiks. And all those forces do go down. He does have another dock here, but minimal stuff there. He may not want to contest the water anymore, the Japanese player. Mongol players charging forward some Keshiks. Got a number of Yumi archers and mounted samurai. More Keshiks will still be great. His opponent needs to mix in against Keshik archers. Spearmen will be good against the Keshiks. Of course, that's archers will counter them. Head an archer resource away. He's going for the superior mobility. More range damage, or some initial range damage. Spring gold and place him somewhere. Would it be a bad idea to get +1 trader to get the first Silk Road bounty? Probably. It won't be worth it because these guys are doing 9 gold per trip. That'd be 1 extra food per trip. If even that. And a samurai there. Some Mongolian crossbows being pulled on the field. Very nice. Kurultai. Unable to deploy because deploying is a pain in the butt still. Now does have a good position there. Does not have siege engineers to deploy out some batter rams quickly. Kurultai is packed on up. He's going to try to break the stable with the Yoshiro on the inside. Very good. And a samurai push away forward. There's a good number of villagers here. He has a bit of wood stored on up. He could eye for some more pastures. He even has any. And a samurai taking some massive hits there from the crossbows. He does have some pastures here. He can deploy them out next to these stone deposits to get the extra production going. Though it'll be a bit of a trip for those sheep. 1 villager does go down there, but the mountain samurai do go down. Couple Keshiks over there, trying to find another opportunity to hit these villagers once again. He will be potentially successful. Daimyo mana not being researched. And the Keshiks now being brought on back. Good strike there. The Mongol players kill off 28 civilians. But one has killed off 6. One was at least a traitor. And it looks like blue has claimed the sea. Starting to bring in some man-at-arms. Against the veteran samurai, maybe not. Though they appear to have the Naganatas, not the Otachi. Keshiks will still be good. Does use the defense arrow there. Very good. And I think as they improve. Nope, he does not have the whistling arrow research. Roll not pulled on right there. The Keshiks would be nearly invulnerable with that nearby. Gaming Archers will get overran. And looks like Orange is back in the game now. This and great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.